And so we're back with another anime related video today, except today I'm not going to do my makeup. As you can see, I already have it done. I'm about to go out, but my house is quiet. So I wanted to talk about an anime I started recently. I've mentioned it multiple times on my channel, but I finally started Mao. I'm only a few episodes in, maybe like 5 or so, but like I needed to talk about this anime because if you're familiar with Inuyasha, Mao is also from the creator of Inuyasha, and Inuyasha is such a huge anime in my life. It is my comfort anime. I watch that constantly. If I don't want to sit in silence, it's playing in the background. Like I have such a attachment to this anime. So yeah, I had to talk about it and bring it in onto this channel. And so, as I said, I finally started a few episodes. I was really worried about it in the beginning because like I said, nostalgic. Like when you have a nostalgia with an anime, it's just hard to find something that can compete with it, even if it's not that good of an anime. Like with Sailor Moon, huge nostalgia to Sailor Moon, but rewatching it now, it's not like that spectacular, but there's just something there. So yeah, like I was saying, Inuyasha is just one of those shows that just like really, it just really stuck with me throughout the years. I have so much attachment to the music, the characters, all that fun stuff. And so I was a little nervous going into this because I wasn't sure how they would go about it. Like, would it be really similar to Inuyasha? Would it be too similar to Inuyasha that, like, I'm just not feeling it? Because I did watch the sequel to Inuyasha, and I didn't hate it. I just wasn't crazy about it. I still think there is only one season right now of that. I don't believe I finished the whole season, but like it just was different. So I wasn't sure how I'd feel about this one. So one thing, like maybe this will be kind of like a comparison video. Like one thing to compare with the two is definitely the art style. You can tell the very familiar, similar art style. Like it's there. You can tell that this is Takahashi's signature style. I know there is a manga for Mao. I haven't read any of it. Nothing. So I really should get on that. And so I wouldn't say Mao's the exact same as Inuyasha, which was something I was nervous for. I feel like it's almost a bit more supernatural than Inuyasha was. Like Inuyasha was just more fighting monsters, like they had a mission they had to accomplish. But you do get pulled into a strange world like you do in Inuyasha, how Kagome fell down the well. I was curious how they would go about it with this show. Honestly, interesting, very similar idea, except it's a gate this time. Like not even a gate, like a shopping center area, alley, as opposed to the well. And again, I'm not that far into it, but you see that there's something about this area that like has some mystery, supernatural mystery to it, which eventually we're gonna learn. So yeah, like it has that similar aspect, but it's not like another Inuyasha. Like I mentioned before, it does seem to have kind of darker themes. And it's not just like feudal era. Like you're actually going through several eras, several different time zones, at least what I've seen so far. But that being said, there is still like the action, the fighting scenes. I'm not too sure how I feel about the male character. I am intrigued by him just because he doesn't seem the same as Inuyasha. He seems a lot more calm and mellow, and Inuyasha is very like in your face, obnoxious, didn't care about anything, and so they do seem opposites in that sense, but I do really like Inuyasha, so I'm curious how I'll like the new guy. I also really enjoyed Koga from Inuyasha, and again, he does not have any attributes that they had, so we'll see how much I enjoy him. We'll see like more of his backstory because I have learned a bit of it. But yeah, like there is something like that just keeps you kind of going, you know? Like it some of the episodes kind of answer some questions or bring more information about the other questions. So you just want to keep watching it, which is like what a good show does. Like obviously you don't want to be bored of it or something. And since this is the first season and I'm only a few episodes in, like I still have that whole like world building, character building aspects to go through. But so far I'm interested. I swear I'd probably be done all the episodes that are out. I think I'm watching it, I said on Disney. I'm watching it on Disney or Amazon and one of the subscription services. I just don't remember which one. And yeah, I'm pretty sure it uploads a few episodes, like an episode once a week. Since it's only in subtitles right now, which is usually how I do prefer watching my anime anyways, but I have 2 little ones running around, so it isn't anime/show I have to play when I'm alone and can actually concentrate and read. So that's why it just takes me a lot longer to do things nowadays than when I was like in my early 20s. I do really enjoy though how even though this isn't Inuyasha, it's very similar. Like it has that similar art style. The characters so far are very enjoyable, and I am curious how big of a party we're gonna get, because in Inuyasha there is quite a large party of characters, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get that aspect or if it's just gonna be the two of them so far. Because yeah, like I mentioned, only a few episodes in, I have watched the intro. The intro is really nice. It does show other characters, so I could see us having a little bit of a group. Well, I guess there's 3 of them because they have their Shikigami. I think that's what they're called. What the little guy's called. I will say the female lead, she does kind of remind me of Kagome in some sense. You know, they both have their school uniforms. She does have short hair unlike Kagome. And I find like they're both very headstrong. Like Kagome, like she had no problem putting Inuyasha into his place. And I feel like, oh my goodness, why can't I think of her name? She's the same. Like she seems like she's calling him out left, right, and center. And she also isn't the exact same as Kagome because she has something going on. There's some mysteries about her, which I guess you could say Kagome had because she was the reincarnation of Kikyo, so they were trying to figure that out. So yeah, they both have like different storylines without like overdoing it. So I'm intrigued by both of them and to see where the story is going to take it. So yeah, I think honestly that I'm very excited. I'm very excited to keep watching this because like I said, the sequel to Inuyasha, it wasn't terrible. I feel like there was just so many unanswered questions and like a lot of it just, it almost felt half-assed. Like, I don't know, there was just something about it that I wasn't like, okay, let's sit down and watch all these episodes. Like, I didn't really care to do it as much. And yeah, like, it was just a different vibe. Like, this to me is similar enough that you are almost just, like, you're just seeing how the creator's storytelling has evolved. Because I feel like Mao came out after Inuyasha, but that could not be true. That could be a complete lie, so don't quote me on that. Now, if you liked Inuyasha, do I think you're gonna love Mao? I don't know. Like I said, I'm only a few episodes in, but I could see it definitely has that potential. You're not gonna relive your nostalgic childhood, but like, I don't know, there's just something about it. I could see myself sitting down making another video on Mao, just like if you want like a full review of what I end up thinking about it with this first season. I really hope it does get a second season because I find when I get attached to anime, they don't have other seasons like Promised Neverland. Like it did do that second season or third, whatever, the next season, but it was so rushed and it just wasn't as good. Yona of the Dawn, after 11 years, is finally getting a second season, and that was another one I was obsessed with. I think there was another anime that I wanted another season of, but I can't remember what it was. Or if something gets another season, like it takes so many years to do so. Because like Inuyasha, like I was watching Inuyasha when it first came out as an actual child, and then the final act came out, I swear it was like 10 years later. Like I was in high school at that point. A girl I hadn't even talked to since elementary school actually messaged me on Facebook. Honestly, I think it's on my Facebook wall still. And she's like, just so you know, Inuyasha's out. The final act is only subtitled right now because of how new it was. And yeah, that being said, I do watch Inuyasha in dubbed, not subbed, because that's how I grew up watching it. But most anime I do enjoy subbed. But yeah, it's just quiet in my house today, and I really just wanted to sit down, talk about Mal. I wanted to see other people's reviews if you have watched it, because I didn't really see much about this anywhere. I think the only reason I saw it was because I was literally scrolling through Disney Plus or whatever it's on, and I was like, wait a minute, this looks so much like Inuyasha. And that's when like I did all my research and was like, because this is the same creator of Inuyasha, and that's when I was like, well, now I have to watch this regardless, just to see how I feel. But yeah, I have to get going because I have to go on an hour-long drive now to go do my plans. But yeah, like I was saying before, if you've watched this, please let me know. Or even if you've read the manga, like, is the manga good? Like, I imagine it is, because Inuyasha is good. I will say that is a manga. I never actually sat down and fully finished with Inuyasha because I found the anime and the manga were so hand in hand that I just enjoyed having it playing in the background because I could tell you the episodes like the back of my hand. Like I know them so well because yeah, it was just one of those nostalgic, when people ask me what my favorite anime is, I almost always, honestly, I think I do always say Inuyasha. Like Sailor Moon's up there, but Sailor Moon is just another one of those nostalgic ones. I still haven't actually finished Sailor Moon Crystal. I still have to finish that one. Anyways, I'm just rambling now, but I guess if you sit down for these videos, that's kind of all they are. But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. It really helps out my channel. It also motivates me to sit down and chat because I really do enjoy having like a community where I can talk about anime and manga, because I don't really have that in real life. Most of my like very close friends don't care for anime or manga, so I don't have anyone to talk to about it. So it's nice having like an online community, you know? Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun stuff down below. And I hope you guys are having a great day or had a great day. And hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.